Hello and welcome back to PGA 2K21. We're back here in the course designer. I'm on a new course. I don't know if I'm going to design this one, but I wanted to walk you guys through my process of creating a course, like the concept of it and where I begin. So first I start off, I go into my settings and I do all my weather and stuff like that and get it to a nice place. And then I find a nice view. So this here has got a nice view of that rocky background. So I kind of want the first tee off to look right at it. So then I also go around, I look at the layout. You can also go into regenerate, and if you click regenerate terrain, it'll give you a different layout. And I did that until I found one with a bunch of water because I do like having bridges and stuff. And then I gotta find a nice place for a clubhouse because I always start off there. Okay, and now that I've found my place here, I like this place here because it's got a nice view of the cliffs, and we can have a bridge going off this way for the 18th hole, and a bridge going off this way for the first hole. So this makes an ideal spot to have our clubhouse. So let's create ourselves a clubhouse here. Go. Now we need to add the roads. So surfaces, I like to make my roads the third one. So roads will be dark. What do we got that's really dark besides mulch? I think this one's dark. I'm gonna go with the spline. Alright, now that we've got our slightly ugly path, it doesn't really matter because no one's really going to see it. I've colored out this space here that I'll put in decorations like a fountain or something. But that's besides the point. We'll do that in a little bit here. I am going to make a cart path up into there. So we need to go to this here. And we'll have you kind of go up here. This. Completely block that, and then kind of come back down and around. Wow, that's a little thick path. Let's make that a little bit thinner. That's not horrible. It is way off there, so we're going to go move. You, we're going to move you. And to move you a lot. And now we're going to fix this here. There we go. And then, of course, we're going to kill it. Bingo bango. That's good for now. Now, next, what I end up doing is I actually end up laying out every single hole. I'm not going to decorate them. I'm just going to lay out to see where they fit. That way I know generally when I'm creating or detailing the course, I know where things are going to fit. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go to create holes. So hole 1 is going to be on the left. Hole 18 is going to be on the right. So, all right. So now we can lay down the hole. Create hole. On there, that goes 270. Middle point goes here now. And then we'll finish it off right about here. Bam. There we go. That's one hole done. So from there, so the path will be come across this bridge, you get the tee, and then you can come all the way down along here, go across this bridge, you get your ball, and then the next one. We don't want to go too far over that way, because over that way is where 18 is going to be, so we want to go off this way for a bit. So from here, you'll get it, and then you'll go up here, and here will be hole 2. What do we got for a view? That's a nice view, actually. Let's measure that out. So can we get 270 down here? No. But we can get... Where's 270? 270 looks like that. Get it right down through there. I don't want to do that, though. I kind of want to have them shoot down and around. We have 2 options. So they can go here. And then we'll put you at 270. We'll put you up here, actually. Yeah. So you can go that way, or you can go this way. Go straight 270 to about here, and then up. There. We'll just put some heavy bunkers and stuff in that way. Alright, that works. So create /, create holes. This guy here is going to start off right there. And then we're going to put the middle point at 250-ish. The reason being is hole suggestions. Whenever you take a shot, how it suggests you your next shot, that's heavily tied into where these points are laid. Hello, phone. So 250-ish should be good. So right about there. And then we'll finish it off right there. That's that hole down. Next up, we need the measuring tool. Bingo bango. Alright, so after a while, I ended up just switching to just doing the measurements and not laying out the holes. So now I can lay them all out at once. So I can just go create hole, and we can now go to 5. Bing. And that one's a short one, so somewhere's in the middle here. We'll just go like that. And that'll be the finish. And then we'll move on to the next one here. 1, 2, and we'll put 3 there. Next one's right up here. There. And right there. So it's a smooth process. I know all the numbers are correct, and I can just lay out all the holes. And then I can go in afterwards and decorate them. And there we go. All 18 holes are laid down. Now for the process of decoration. This is where it gets tricky. So I used to have the approach where I'd just go through hole 1, hole 2, hole 3. But then I found out I'd reach hole 10 or 11 and I'd just be burnt out and I wouldn't have any artistic motive to continue on with it. And I'd either scrap the project or just end up starting a new one. To negate that, I figured out a different way to do it. Quiet phone. Essentially what happens is when you reach that point where you're tired, move on to a different hole. So with the other one that I have, the Sandy Beach golf course, with that one there, I made it to hole, I think, 11, and I got stuck for a while. I got stuck for a good week or so just trying to figure out what to do with that one, messing with it. And then I moved on to hole 18, and it just revitalized everything that I needed so that I could get back in there and continue on with that. I also have adapted the way of, as I go through and place all these different holes, if I have an idea for something, I'll take a note of it. Like, for instance, is it this one? No, it's not that one. Where are you? You're up here. This here, I want this to be dirt. Like a dirt kind of circle for this little green. So I'm actually going to do that now. It's not hole 1, it's hole 12, but still, I had that idea, so I'm going to do that. So how am I going to do this? First, we need to do some sculpting. Actually, first we need to set up the fairway and the green and stuff. So, surface, green, spline. What do I want this guy to look like? Let's go with something along the lines of this. have like a big bunker back there. Kind of go with the terrain a little bit. I'm gonna fill that in. We're going to smooth it out. There we go. And I also want a little bit of fairway there too. So fairway spline. What are we looking at for fairway? Okay, so let's have the fairway go like this. Just like come down here just a smidge. And then we'll go up this hill a little bit. And we'll come back down and in. And we'll fill that in. There we go. And we'll smooth it out, of course. Go. And we need fairway through here. Now this is going to be a hard one because it's got another course that's coming through the middle of it. So how am I going to do this? Well, let's make the green first. Do I want to use a pre-built one? I kind of do. What do we got here for a good one? I guess we just have the defaults. Let's go with circles. Circles are always nice. Okay. Fix that. That's weird. Landscape flatten, obviously. Thank you. That's gonna shoot through there. Fairway spline. Where are we sitting at? We're about 90 yards. Is right through there. So maybe we'll just start right off here. I'll just go through here. Make it a little bit wavy. Big corner. Lots of room for them to land. And make it so it's like easy to roll off there, maybe. They have to like really plan their shot. And we'll have it go through here. Fill spline and smooth. There we go. How's that look? Of course, we can't see through the trees, but you know, whatever. Yep. Maybe we'll have some fairway. I want fairway leading up to that little thing. Maybe. Let's try that. Let's see what we can do. So maybe we'll just have it like here. Just a small little bit of fairway. Not that it's ever going to get any use. That looks horrible. And the tee looks even worse. Alright, maybe we'll just clear that area then. So to do that, we go to sculpt land. Here, generate objects. And we'll just do that for now. I kind of want to sculpt the land down. Like this. There, so you can get a clear view all the way over to where we're landing. We'll land in here, we'll have some bunkers and stuff in here, and then you'll hit up there. But this here is all going to be dirt. So one way to get dirt, actually a kind of a cheat way. Place objects, nature, trees. You want to use one from this theme because it doesn't cost a lot, and you want something small. Now if I go like this, do these guys do it? They do. See how it changed it to dirt there? That's what I'm looking for. So we want one of these, and this is a small thing, so it's probably not worth a lot when it comes to space. 1.1, yeah, it doesn't even move it up. So I'm just gonna go like this and spam it underneath. And now you've got dirt. Because what happens with trees is they change underneath, they change the ground underneath of them. Just so that it looks like, you know, there's a bunch of trees that are actually growing there. And like one there. Now we have that little dirt area that I was looking for. But now it doesn't look right, so we're gonna have to do some sculpting. Sculpt land. That'll do. So I kind of wanted it to be like wrapping around. You go, you're coming down in here, you gotta watch your shot. Make it through there, then you hit it up there into this like dirt thing. How's the green looking? Not the best. That's okay. We'll just move this pin to there. Essentially, that's how I do it. I just go through each hole, and if I had an idea, I'm gonna make it out. Now this here needs a lot of work before it's something beautiful, but no, whatever. I could probably delete some of these, but I don't want to. I go through each hole, I go through the design, and if I reach a point like here where it's like, I don't know what to do next, I'll just pack up and go to a different hole. It's a different hole that I can work on. This one here has two different ways you could do it. You could hit it down there and hit it across, or hit it around here, so you could set that one up. Or you can move down to the smaller ones, like I have. This one right here is really small. 2 tee-offs, and then you just hit it straight down in this hole. And essentially, it's just a matter of keeping your mind less stressed about it, because I find when you reach a blocking point, you tend to get stressed out, and when you get stressed out, you're a lot more likely to just say, you know what, I'm done with this course, I'll move on to something else. And then, of course, when you move on to something else, your creative juices are flowing, you've got all these cool ideas for things, and you start all over again. And then once you reach that point again, you just end up doing the same thing over and over again. So it's important to know that when you reach that point, instead of just giving up, just move on to a different hole. Fly around, have a look at things. Maybe you'll see something like, oh, look at this. This here could be like, I think it's sawgrass. So I could definitely do something like sculpt land, landscape flatten. Go like this, and we'll make you a little bit more rounder. Like so. And then we'll take what am I looking for? Walls and fences, you. And then you can like make sawgrass. Now I prefer to use the smaller ones and go around because it's a lot better, I find. And not in the water, but I guess that will do. We'll just go like this, and then we'll fix it afterwards. So we're gonna have it too. So how tall can this go? This can go pretty tall, actually. Dang, that can go tall. Sweet. Let's go to about here. I'll snap it. Rotate it. And we're just gonna go on the outside. So instead of doing massive chunks of the course, take it in pieces. Whatever inspires you to work next, go for it. You think, oh, I need a path going to my clubhouse from this area of the thing. Go for it right then and there. Don't wait for it because you might forget about it. Just straight up go there. And then we'll go here, and then we'll taper that off somewheres. Now for the hard part, I have to go like this. A little bit more tinkering, that'll be nice. We'll set up the fairway so that it goes down and around maybe. And yeah, that's pretty much how I work through making a course and how I kind of even things out so that I don't get burnt out at some point. Essentially, the moral of the story is, if you get bored, move on. Whatever makes you interested in building on that course again, go for it. If you have an idea for one hole, don't wait out for it. Go straight to that hole and make it. Take notes of things that you want to make. Go for it. Anyway, that's all for this video. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. If you have any suggestions on things to cover for this game, or if you're interested in me just playing the game in PGA or whatever, I do stream sometimes on Twitch. If you want, that's down below. And if you request me to play it, I most likely will. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.